pick of the week for Tradespoon.com. My name is Tim Bigham. I'm a regular contributor on CNBC, Bloomberg, CBOE TV, and some other media channels, and a contributor also, more importantly, to Tradespoon. Tradespoon provides daily stock, option, and option spread picks using a really sophisticated algorithm. Vlad, who you see pictured on the right here, developed the stock side of it, has a intensive screening process for the stocks. I come in on the option side, and my algorithm to kind of pick the best option trade based on his stock selection. So I always call it kind of the best of both worlds here. So you're getting also three choices again: a stock, option play, or an option spread play. So let's take a look at our play of the week this week, which was a long position on Spirit Airlines, which actually is the airline I take to Florida a lot. So I guess in full disclosure, I'd have to disclose that. But as you can see, the initial trade came out on September 19th. It was a long position on Spirit Airlines, and the three choices here: you can buy the stock at $34.23, and each trade has a set target gain and stop loss. So not only do you get in, but you get out, and also as things change, they can be updated as it goes along. Straight option play, which was to go out and buy the October 35 call, pay 90 cents, looking for 80 cents target gain, so $1.70 looking to get out at, or a stop loss 80 cents lower, basically at a dime. And the spread, which is 85 cents buying the October 35 call, selling the 40 call, paying 85 cents, and again with a concomitant 85 cent kind of target gain and loss there. So let's jump over to the chart here and take a look at what was kind of seen here on Spirit. You can see that you had this big gap post last earnings announcement that needed to be filled in, and the trade recommendation came out, as we said, on September 19th. It did finally come in and prior day fill in that gap. So you saw finally some upward momentum really percolating in the stock here to drive the stock higher, and then that followed up obviously with some subsequent gains post that sort of fill in the gap sort of move here. From a Bollinger standpoint, it did come and hold that 32% level on the Bolly bands. And you can see just from a technical standpoint, that once the stock kind of, broke out of this previous gap here, that provided some support. It did come down and tried to break through again that day and took off. So technically and fundamentally, and more importantly, momentum-wise, kind of like the stock to head higher here going forward. So let's take a look and recap where the positions are here. And as always, the stock tends to be the least aggressive sort of play. The option outright tends to be the most aggressive, and the spread falls somewhere in the middle. So the stock, buying it at $34.23. You did close $34.93 today, so up a little bit more than 2% in a couple days, which is not a bad 2 days' work. But as you can see, the option play, which was recommended at 90 cents, closed midpoint at 115 for almost a 28% gain. So obviously for a couple days' work here, looking for a little bit higher, but so far so good. And the spread that was recommended at 85 cents closed at about $1.05 for about a 23.5% gain. So as always, we recommend you can go back to Tradespoon.com to get a free trial of these daily picks. And the nice thing about it takes really a few seconds, literally, to sign up. And more importantly, no credit card required, so you're not going to get trapped in to the usual thing where, hey, we'll charge your credit card, but, call us and we'll give it back. This is simply, go in, sign up, takes a few seconds, email, and we're good to go. So until next week, this is Tim Bigham.